is going on, everybody? My name is the IT guy and welcome to another video. In this video we'll be looking at how to generate a how should I say this? How to generate a SSH key, a private key and a public key in order to be able to connect without a password using Putty. So Putty is a open source, free to use SSH client for Windows. I believe it's also for Mac and maybe even for Linux. I'm not really sure. Anyhow, we're going to look at a way to connect to servers without having to enter the password every single time. So let's first of all make sure you have Putty installed. Putty can be downloaded from this website over here, putty.org, and then you can go over here and download the installation file. So first of all, what you need to do is you'll need Putty. So this is Putty itself, and we also need Puttygen, which is automatically installed whenever you work with Putty, whenever you install Putty. So the first thing we'll need to do is we'll need to generate a public and a private key pair. So let's generate that. Let's move the mouse around a little bit, and let's give the key comment Windows PC, something like that, something easy to remember, or whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it Windows PC, you call it Windows PC. If you want to call it something else, that is all up to you. So we'll need to save these files. So first of all, we'll need to save the public file. Do make sure that the type of key is set to RSA, and then we'll save the public key, and then we'll give it a name. Let's call it public key win, something like that, something easy to remember. There is our key, and let's save the private key as well. You can either choose to private password protected or not. That's all up to you. I'm not gonna do it because of this demo. So yes, and we want to call this private key win. There we go. So these are the two things we're going to need to connect our server using the SSH keys. So you can close Puttygen now. We have generated our keys. What we want to do now is this is the server we want to connect to. So we want to connect to the server first and enter the password one time. So then we want to enter the password. We want to enter the password, and once we enter the password, we want to cd into .ssh, and then we want to nano authorized keys. So this is the file we're going to edit. You can enter over here, and as you can see, we have already entered 2 entries. Let's completely remove this over here. So we'll remove this line, and then we want to enter the same as above, so SSH-RSA. And then we want to open the public key over here. You can use Notepad to open it up. And the only thing we want to copy is this over here. So this is the key we want to copy. So let's go ahead and copy that. And then you can paste that by just right-clicking over here. But then we'll need to do some adjustments. Let's do it like this, so it's all in one line. So everything is in one line. And then go to the end and then space, and then you can comment the Windows PC over here. So we went to Windows PC. This is the comment. This is actually just for the SSH client to be able to differentiate which give a label to the public keys. So go ahead and save that by pressing Control O. And then Control X to exit the nano file editor. We can close this up as well. We can exit from here, and then we want to open Putty again. So let's go ahead and open up Putty. Let's select our server we want to connect to, and let's load that here. So we have the IP address entered. Then go into SSH, then go into auth, and then private key file for authentication. We can browse this, and then we can go over to our desktop and we select our private key win.ppk, and then open that up, and then we want to log in as root, and we're authenticating, and as you can see, we did not have to enter any password, and we are automatically logged into our server using the SSH key we provided with Puttygen. So that was basically it. This was just me showing you how to connect to a server using Puttygen and connecting using Putty instead of using any other type of SSH client. This is more of a graphical user interface, which might be easier to use for a lot of other people, for a lot of people over there who do not want to use the SSH client in PowerShell, the open SSH client actually. So this is an alternative to that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment below, and if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.